Okay, welcome back to part 2 of my playthrough of Persona 3 FES. So let's continue where I left off. Okay. I think I was supposed to go to the 4th floor, I think. Oh, there you are.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Maybe.
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Between?
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
A mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. You have established a new social link. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links.
Hi, how are you?
And you are?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met?
Mm-hmm.
I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
The boy has disappeared. You hear something. Sounds like someone is calling your name from downstairs.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here? Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Huh?
Oh, that's good. You should, since you're a Persona user. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
You overhear a conversation. Good morning. I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is to sleep through first period. Wait, tomorrow is when we have our morning assembly. Ugh, I'm too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan! Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
You were told to come back early today. You decided to go home early with Junpei. Good old wild duck burger. Sounds delicious. You walked with home with Junpei, talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Some pretty crazy architecture there.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
But wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
Yup.
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
You see a strange door. You use the velvet key.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. the tower that you are about to venture into? How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and...
Huh? What door?
Man, are you loco?
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
You can check your own status by pressing the triangle button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. Okay, so it's like Agi is fire, and then Bash is strike damage. Status. Good. Persona or FES. Okay, cool. Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine. Since Yukari and Junpei have no real experience in battle, make sure you back them up. Alright, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge. So this is Tartarus. Some kind of device you've never seen before. It doesn't seem to be functioning right now. Alright, well, let's save this and go up the stairs. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Good luck. Oh, I got a sword.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
my Persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right!
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Let's begin. Keep in mind these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around this floor. Oh yeah, here we go. Obtain medicine times 1. Watch out, I detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Press the X button to use your weapon. If you can hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Yes, please.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your Persona's abilities. Though skills consume either stamina or spiritual power, they tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Skill. Let's do fire.
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Attack.
Let me at him!
A complete victory. Great job.
Snuff soul times 1. Let's keep going here. Should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? The staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. Okay, there's the stairway. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponent and strike first. If you are able to strike the enemy before you are spotted, then you will gain the initiative. On the other hand, if the enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Yes, please.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics.
First time an enemy is analyzed, you may have to wait a while for the results. But from then on, whenever you analyze the particular enemy, you'll receive the results right away. While you're selecting your target, if a question mark appears above the enemy, then that particular enemy has not been previously analyzed. You can select Analyze from the Tactics menu or press the L1 button to issue the request.
You follow?
Yeah.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
I already know it's fire. Let's do it though.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Let's just attack. Cowardly Maya.
Can't lose it. Damn. Couldn't finish it off.
Takiba has defeated an enemy. The enemy's weakness is fire. You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Here's our chance. Let's get him.
Attack.
Get back here, you son of
A complete victory. Great job.
And take this. Dana medicine. Seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted. The map will provide to be quite useful as you explore, so use it often. There it is. Wow.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
That's not necessary.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
Fire.
The enemy is vulnerable.
Nice!
Keep going.
Well, let's do fire on this one.
You struck the enemy's weakness.
Nice!
Fire.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Ready at him!
Boom.
Keep up the good work.
Shuffle time. Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. You wonder if this was what Igor was talking about. After battle, you occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which have a unique effect on the or reward. Keep an eye on the card that you want and try to pick it. Looks like that fairy thing over there. Yeah. You've chosen a card with the persona Pixie. And welcome Pixie into your heart. Got a Snuff Snow too. Oh, Ryuzaki felt a surge of energy inside. Her hit points and spirit points have increased. We're now able to create personas up to level 3.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up!
Ooh. Obtain a medicine ×1. Detect a shadow up ahead. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takiba to heal you. You should make it a habit of checking your status before entering into a battle. If you or another party member has a persona with healing skills, be sure to take advantage of it. Oh, she must have one. Let's look. Status. Okay. Dia. Hit points. Wait, or is she? Even though I was using his, oh well, whatever. Got the job done.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
Nope, because I've already been doing it.
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good. Attack again! One more!
Fire.
Attack again!
Awesome!
You exploited the enemy's weakness!
One more.
You struck the enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance. Let's get him!
Attack.
Get back here, you son of a...
Keep up the good work.
You've chosen a minor arcana card. Sword rank 1. Snuff soul.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up!
Let's see. I already have that. I already have that. Let's see, what about... That's on. Usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. Should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. Press the square button to issue orders to your allies. Split up. Use this command to instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye out on their hit points.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Let's go this way. I found the access point. What do you want to do? Let's go back. Okay, then let's go. Here you go, dude. Nice.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass!
Hell yeah.
Damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. C. Social Linked has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Fool Arcana has grown. Now you'll select your party here before you enter Tartarus. I'll explain the details some other time. Choose bien. You did well today. Now let's head back to the dorm. Dude, I can't take it anymore. I'm starving. What do you want to say? I'm feeling tired. Let's go back. Just save. Guys did a great job, but you won't have to shoulder the burden forever. Shh. If only I hadn't gotten injured. That's what this guy says. Ah, there you are. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Well, I suppose it's time for me to explain what I really do here. It is my job to create new personas. But in order to do so, I must fuse your persona cards together. In other words, I shall merge them into a single persona. The number of personas you have buried within you is approximately 170. We've never seen a visitor with this many possibilities before. If you establish social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas too. Hehehe. This should prove very interesting. So, as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me. How may I help you? Use personas. Normal? I only have these two anyway, so. Want it? Orpheus and Pixie. Makes I don't think I want that yet. I want to keep mine too. Let's see what talk says. I'm just gonna look at this real quick. Social links, upgrade your personas. Okay, whatever. I don't know, look at this now. Leave. Okay, save it one more time. It'll be the next day when you stop exploring and return to the dorm. Would you like to return to the dorm? Yes. They're all tired anyway, so you decided to stop exploring and return to the dorm. Friendly student. Hey, you're L, right? Yeah? Why? Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyways. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomochika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Deadly Death Drop.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Sort of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Miss Toriumi. Alright, today we'll be going over Meiji Era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. Feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Yeah, let's doze off. Class has ended for today. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you haven't established any social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go to in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around town as well as in the school. Junpei. Dude, Mitsuru Senpai's speech this morning was crazy. I heard no one was even closer in the election. Considering her background, I don't know why they bothered. Let's face it, we're all just plain ordinary compared to her, man. Do you tend to get lost in school? No. I hear that starting on the 23rd, some athletic teams will be recruiting new members. Just the track team, kendo team, and swim team though. The others are full. If you're interested in joining, why don't you check it out? Go down the stairs to the right and eventually you'll find it. Student warm-up suit. Dude, another gorgeous day. I should go for a jog before practice. Hey, new guy. What do you think of the girls here compared to your old school? They're better here, and they're about the same. My old school, but it was better. My old school was better. Are you serious? Is that even possible? Is that the same guy? Let's see. Oh, yep. Alright. Let's roll. Doing right now. When you were absent, there was an election for student council president. Mitsuru Senpai's speech was so cool, I voted for her. Everyone else looked so small compared to Mitsuru Senpai. Sigh, Mitsuru Senpai. Oh, let's see what my status is. Good. See if this gets me to great. You relieved yourself. Your condition has become great. She says she's going to quit being a high schooler. Well, it's her life, not mine. Oh yeah, true that, true that. Apple strudel, that sounds delicious. Here because I'm not feeling too good. Just wanted some cough drops, but he gave me this weird looking medicine. I wasn't in the mood to gather my courage, so I declined. And he busted out another weird medicine that I never seen before. Nurse's office. Faculty office. Be doing right now. Let's see if we can go outside. So the 23rd is when I could do sign up for academics.
It's Akihiko-senpai! Where? Oh, there he is!
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet? I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Senpai! Wait for us!
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Yeah, what you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Be more friendly! But that's what makes him so cool!
Man, how can you not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them! Ah, well, let's go.
Akihiko asks you to meet him at the Polonia Mall police station. He decided to go over there. Hello, young man. Say, have you heard anything about this business of ordinary healthy people changing overnight? Huh? Hey, you don't sound concerned at all. How can you not know about this? You live here. Game panic. Are you here for the arcade? If you want to know about the games here, I can tell you about them. Sure. Today you can play either Horror House or Mole Whackers. Horror House is pretty scary. If you last more than a few minutes in there, your courage goes up. Mole Whackers tests your twitch reflexes, so it increases your speed. That about covers it. Alright, but after the police station, okay? Oh, yeah. Power Records. Shodo Antiques. Karaoke. Police station. Enter.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You and Junpei each received 5,000 yen.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Nice. See, can I... Oh, okay. Two-hand sword, one-hand sword. Junpei. Yeah, the... I know that she has the bow, so we can do that. No. We want to give it to Yukari-chan. Gator. I don't think I did that right. Junpei left. Karaoke. Mandragora. You can spend some time in shops such as these. Depending on where you go, you may be able to raise your charm, courage, or academics. If these stats are high enough, then you may be able to make new acquaintances. Karaoke solo, 800 yen. Let me show you built it out. Hell yeah, I'm gonna stay here. You sang for hours and hours. Your courage has increased. It's getting late, you decided to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment regarding our exploration of Tartarus. Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now I'd like for you to lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you need to take care of, you may also go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. You're now able to go out at night. Well, I think this is a good place to stop for part 2, so thanks for watching, and look for part 3.